Hey there, and welcome back to the Train of Thought, an educational monster train series where we fight the divinity in every run. Today, I am having a good day. So let me give you some context before I dive into it. But basically, recently, within the past couple of weeks from when you saw that you're seeing this video, was my birthday. Not going to tell you when, deal with it. But I had a birthday, and my SO got me a present, which was a massage for, like the full hour and a half or whatever it was. I don't actually know. I think it was an hour. It was excellent. So today I did the massage. I came back, I got a haircut so I'm nice and shorn, and then I just prior to this video did a lovely foot soak. So I am having a full spa day of it. I'm currently enjoying a smoothie. I'm having a great time. It has been really nice to just sort of have a relaxing day. I think I slept terribly last night. I walked into this day feeling pretty like, ugh, this is a rough one. It sucks for a Saturday, right? It's unfortunate that I record these on this thing. It's like I was having a bad day. All these things happen. I'm having an excellent day. I am doing wonderful right now. So I am ready to play some Monster Train. My goal, in case anyone is keeping track, I have D&D that I am running in 1 hour, which means, y'all, I need to be moving quick. Our previous run, let's see, what did we do? Oh, actually, the run that brought us up to 216 wins in the series was perhaps the best episode on the series entirely. It was an outrageous Shroud Mitosis Nexus Spike insanity of a run that capstoned an otherwise fairly solid alloyed construct with Chain of Gems line, with Burnout Rector punching the front enemies. There was a Waxer Snuffer Votivary element with a Molten Encasement Infusion. Honestly, it was a really solid run, and then it popped off. On Divinity and Seraph, I just copied my Burnout Rector and Alloyed Construct with Trample for something like thousands of damage per floor, overflowing. Nothing stood a chance against me. What were they going to do? Punch through hundreds of hit points of Rector? It just wasn't happening. So it was wild, an absolutely wild ride. Truly, if you have not seen that episode, go back and watch it. It's much better than whatever is about to happen, despite the mood I'm in. Today we get to play Chief. Is this a treat for me? Ooh, I even get to play Chief. I'm a huge fan of this. I like how different Chief feels. I'm a big fan of a lot of other champions. I just like how different this one is, which is always a big part of why I enjoy playing him. So that's great news. I'm looking forward to it. So I think we'll go ahead and get started. So yeah, as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's see what the heck happens here today. Let's do it. All right. Remember, I have an hour, so I need to actually move quickly. Gross. Oh man, they gave me a tough one. Well, we'll see. It's hard to say. Anyway, hope you're all doing well today. As I said, I'm doing excellent, so let's get in on it. Today we are default Wurmkin, default Melting, one of the few clan combos that's kinda nasty here. Reason being that it has dregs, which are hard to play with Chief. It's also double tricky because we're facing Diligent Seraph. Spoilers. We're also fighting Dazed Talos and Rage Arcus. This means that we have to answer the challenge of I have not enough spells. And we start with drafts. I mean, Shelter and Soul Cripple both help. These are excellent to lean into a variety of strategies, but still, that's pretty tough. We're going to have to work on that. Fortunately, this is Train-a-thon and not Train Wreck, or else Diligent might be a little terrifying, but we're okay. Alright, otherwise we have temples today on 2, 3, 6, and 8, so 4 temples. It's fine. It's not ideal, but it's okay. We have removal dupe on magic side on 8, very strong. A money trinket shop removal on 7 with, it's a horde in the middle, but it's still pretty good. If I can use that, it's really strong to do it with Wurmkin. One of the nice things, by the way, of this clan combo, despite the fact that it struggles a bit with having too many units on the first draw through, once you play everything, it's just fractures and dead weights. There's nothing else. So that's kind of crazy. Where was I? Right, Steel Shop, another Trinket Shop removal on 6. Wow, double Trinket Shops like that means you could almost pick up anything you want, at the expense of all the other shops anyway. That one competes with another steel shop. Both 7 and 6 compete with kind of mediocre steel shops. So interesting. We'll see what we need. Removal dupe horde on 5. Goodness, that's strong. 3 very strong floors with no magic or steel shops. Kind of crazy. I mean, they're there, but without taking them is what I mean. And there's a competition with a magic shop that's kind of garbage, honestly, on 5. So we're going to try to shop as much as we can early. We do get double steals early with a remnant banner. Not ideal, but fine. There is a Wurmkin banner on the magic side on 2 if I want it. Another remnant on 3 with a horde. Ring 4 has a good magic shop. Probably the only great magic shop in the whole lineup other than at the end. So no good steel shops? Okay, with no good steel shops, I do kind of lean Decayer if they show it to me. We'll see. Memorial Fund is nonsense. That's a lot of money here. I have so many units that are going to pass away. Yeah, we clicked that. Give me Decayer? Okay, we got Decayer. Good. I was going to say this might be a tricky Corruptor run, but we get out of this. I can hoard comfortably. Light's Gift is always good to see. We should grab that. Flicker's Liquor there and Precious Plating are both strong for different reasons. I didn't talk through them, but, you know, it's fine. We're playing Light's Gift, which should make a lot of things free early game and mid game, which is good. We do Dreg first, drop in the man. Cool. I am going to, this is weird, but I'm going to shoot my own Dreg to get him killed for no Ember Drain. And then I'm going to work on bottom floor a bit. Cool. Great. I'm looking to just sacrifice a bunch of stuff. Let's get Fracture middle for the Collector. We're going to drop Draft upstairs, and I'm going to put Dreg down because he kills the floor. And then let's just get some Train Steward shot, pretty much. Cool. This is a lot of money we're making, and I'm good to see it. I don't really care about top floor, so let's just charge the other floors. And what? Reap a little in the middle, I suppose? I should at least fracture upstairs and play the shelter out. Yeah, it's fine. Cool. The rest of this I'm going to clear no problem. Yeah, here comes a draft. It's good. I do at least see a dreg. I guess there was the possibility I didn't see a dreg there, which might have been a little bit scary. It's one of the downsides to this style of gameplay, right? Is how do I actually clear floors, right? It's pretty tough, in fact. Like, there's not much left in my deck at this point. So fortunately, that does mean that I think we're going to be golden. It is worth it to play the Fracture here. It saves a lot of damage. I take some chunks here because I have pretty much nothing of note, and I only get so many turns. He hits me twice. That's fine. 15 damage. I greeted really hard there. All good. I guess it's a purple shelter. Okay, fair enough. Purple shelter. Take purple cards. Flying, Purifying Cleanse? Why did I say flying? I don't know what made me think that. I guess the Wicklash kind of looks like flying. Do I have to take that in case I'm going on a Remnant run? Maybe. Maybe. Purple Purifying Cleanse is probably better. I should grab something that gives me damage scaling. But Purifying Cleanse is also a purple card. Really challenging here because I want the Wicklash. If I go Wicklash, I have a good holdover. But then it's not purple, which is a big challenge. Tough. Well, let's take the Wicklash because I think I need it, is where I'm at. We need to take something. Let's go left here because it gives me the Wurmkin banner. Like, what does the Remnant banner give me? Paraffin Enforcer, maybe at best? I do have the drafts. I mean, okay, at best it's Bounty Stalker, granted, but... let's go. It's fine. I think I do need to look. Quick, plus 25 in the shop. Baron. How in the world do I feel about that? The Lady of the Reformed Tank? I don't need a tank, really, is the problem. Or it's not really a problem, but you know what I mean. Baron? Baron's kind of functional, right? Kind of? I suppose we take the Baron. He at least gains stats. It's fine. He scales into Relentless. It should be okay. The plus 25. Let's re-roll this, see what we hit. It's a large stone. That's gross. Not happy with how that panned out. The -2 here, a 10 in piercing. All of this is unfortunately kind of wasted right now. The burnout 1? It's unfortunate. Quick is not it. Large stone's not it. Is it ever... No, I don't have the density for it. I was thinking Draft Infusion Baron is potentially an option if I can keep him alive. I don't have to make that choice now, though. Let's move on. This is fine for the moment. He will scale to win Relentless. Let's take this unit draft. Give me choices, please. Okay. Alright, it's going to be Chief, Baron up top. We're going to play Train Steward middle. Yeah, notice how, like, the purple density is really bad here, though, is the problem, right? We're, like, at risk of taking so much damage here. It's kind of spooky. It's very spooky. It's what? I mean, you play the Dreg downstairs, and then we drop in the draft. Hopefully remove cards. I don't really know what else to say. We at least get the Collector, which is nice. I'm hopeful we see something here. Yeah, unfortunately, I am going... Unfortunately, yeah, we get some Reap down, but I am taking 9 no matter what because this guy did get the damage shield up top, which is unfortunate. Place some stuff downstairs. Fine. I'm gonna buy turns here, I think. Fine. Yeah, let's clear some mobs out, no problem. All good. I can't really play any of this stuff, unfortunately. It's just kind of the way of things. I have a ton of money, though. Alright, we get through it. Thanks largely to just stats from Baron. It's not very good, but this guy's not very offensive. That 9 damage is unfortunate, but we do get the money out of it. Or rather, the unit trial. Bounding Echoes? Sure, we'll take it. We will grab it. Purple Molten Encasement? If I'm on a Baron line, then yes. Glareminder. Can you Baron Glareminder here and do okay? I guess, right? It's not the worst idea I've ever heard. It's not, straight up. Okay, we're looking at a weird floor. Give me something that beats this, right? Okay, I can kill entire floors with Burnout, though. I'm gonna just grab Divine Pyre Wall. This saves so much more health overall. That's good. I have plenty of money right now. Let's go to the steel shop. I need something. Pyre Remains is fine. Another large stone. I don't like it. Plus 30. I don't have a good target on it. Intrinsic's not terrible on Bounding Echoes. Sure. We're gonna re-roll here, I think. I could take an Endless here. I could take a large... I mean, take an Endless, take a Multi-Strike, take a Burnout 1 on the Tomb. I am leaning towards Glareminder plus Baron, however. Endless is fine. Sure, we'll take it. It's present. And then I do... Is this good enough to win? Kind of. It's not great, but it's only really maybe works because of... What is it called? Chief? Purge a unit? Gain an upgraded version later? Purge a spell? Sure, I'll purge a spell and we're going to toss Soul Cripple at it, because if I get cloning Soul Cripple, that's actually pretty cool. This is otherwise quite weak, actually. Is this intrinsic actually strong enough? Not bad, I suppose. We'll do it. It's good to have that. And then we sit on this, I think. I'm going to need... Glareminder's going to need health eventually, but I really need to hold out for the possibility of maybe like double multi-strike or something. Gosh, no upgrades for a while. This is actually pretty bad. We're going to be riding off of the back of hopefully a pretty strong Chief floor, because otherwise I just do not see how this pans out ever. Yikes. So like in an ideal world, you're putting Glareminder top and I'm like playing Chief middle or something. That's your ideal world. I suppose that's true, right? Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I think we want to do it. I can protect the floor. Because the thing is they're overlapping in an annoying way otherwise. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we can protect Chief here, which does clear a lot. And then we just play the dreg upstairs and kill it. And this is fine. Right? It does good job. It does a good job up there. And then you drop the molten encasement down, and this is pretty chill. In fact, I think the right play here is we should always fracture something mid-floor. 2x4 kills mid guy. True. And then we just reap upstairs, and that's fine. Do some damage here. Yeah, I'm basically kind of imagining this being oscillation, right? Draft upstairs is very strong. You play the molten encasement. Actually, I think we just drop a drag up here, right? Stealth is... This is a very slow Glareminder activity, huh? This Glareminder is looking rough, y'all. That's okay. That's okay. Let's reap the boss. I'm okay with this group flying by because Glareminder will get some kills from it. That should be fine. Cool. And then you just drop the molten encasement, shoot it, play the dreg, and then play shelter? Like, this is good, but the question you have to ask yourself is, does 2x... Does this kill? 16 armor? Does he pass away, or does he actually live? Well, reap on middle. It's fine. I do take some damage here, but it's all to firewall, which is not too terrible to me. So, fine. There's a reason I took it. Play the draft the upstairs. That does clear the floor. Very good. We'll get another drag down. Cool. Load up here. Play the shelter up top. It's wise. Good. Get some stuff through on bottom. It's fine. We're at least doing decent. It's not very good. Is just kind of the truth here. It's not that great. We do earn a lot of money, though, which is nice. I am happy for that. The stat sticks that we have up here do get us through in the end, though, which is, I suppose, kind of nice. You play the train steward. I actually denied. The extra hit does actually prevent me from getting the reap kill, which means I traded 5 for 5. No difference in money. That's okay. Okay. Hallowed Halls. Is this a winning choice? It's pretty good anyway. We should click it. Even... Oh, Echoes of the... What am I talking about? Echoes of the Past on a sweeper. Duh. Lady of the House? Now that's something I could stick a draft into for the mid-game, huh? Well, never mind. That doesn't show up for a while. I mean, she's not terrible. I think she's not helpful. Yeah, we'll have to do it. I'm going to need to draw cards here very badly, but I do kind of want to jam Chief on the floor here. What if I take space? Can I get away with this? I think so. I'm going to need to jam this floor together as my thing, though, right? We're going to cut train stewards. I need to drop units bad and soon. And if I get a holdover, I wouldn't be upset about it. We didn't get a holdover. It's okay. Divine Horde is very strong in general. Gross. What is this? Concussive coals just because it might daze a random thing? Yeah, it might daze a random cursed dude. That's pretty tragic. First of Kin. Shard Soul Carver would be stronger than Baron here, but the challenge, of course, being my floor is too big. First of Kin might have been fine. It's a little too late for that. We'll go Decay or 2. We're just going to... What do I pivot on Corruptor? Huh. I'm going to pivot on Corruptor. Heck yeah. It's very rare that I do that, but I do think it's right here. With a sweeper like this that has the Baron infusion. Cool. Yeah, great. let's -1 the Echoes of the Past. My other -1 is going into... Where is this card? The card I wanted to say is... Where are you? Wicklash, in case I hit a spell chain or something. Do I permafrost the Bounding Echoes? It's not bad. It lets me connect the floor together in a meaningful way. But it should, well... It might matter. I have a lot of money and I'm going to earn a lot of money, so let's just spend it. No holdover today, sadly. That's okay. We'll still put the -1 in the Wicklash and chill. Remove consume. Nah, it's fine. I do think cutting out another Train Steward is a power play that we should opt into. Yeah, cool. Move on. Every Train Steward we cut is big. Tough. I think we get away with the aggressive amulet here because I took space. As long as I don't have terrible draws, right? That is the big thing. Ooh, like, because the Echoes of the Past is in this floor, we play the Bounding Echoes up top into this. And we straight up take the plus damage that we get out of it. Yeah. Plus 24 there. It's good. Okay. We'll get a man killed upstairs. It's worth it. Okay, we load up mid-floor. Fine. Play the curses. Fine. Okay, we get some kills. All right. I'm going to play Dreg. I'm going to fracture the Dreg. I'm going to fracture this bad guy, actually. I'm going to Wicklash the Dreg. There we go. I'm going to play a Weight of Contrition and then toss down the Shelter. We come very close to killing this guy, so I actually take 3, or 5 I think it is, because of the damage bonus. Reap. Reap? Man, I'm 1 damage off here? That's so gross. I'd lose the Molten Encasement, but I don't need this stealth yet. Man, that's 16 damage I don't think I needed to take. Alright, well, we're at least clearing top floor. Something. I'm going to fracture in the back on middle. 2x4 should kill him. I just really don't want to get that curse, right? It's very gross. Daze is good on bottom. I'll take that. Let's... Whole floor is dazed. I want it to stay that way, so we drag middle. Now, I do think it is Shelter upstairs. We're clearing this floor, but I need to respect the mid floor a bit. I mean, getting them killed on the floor is actually very strong. They only put me 1 down. Alright, let's just daze the boss then. I think it's fine. And then we Shelter upstairs. This guy burns out. I actually want him to pass away. It's good. It's good for me that he does. It's both money and everything else that I could want here. Drop random dudes here. Here's the real question, though. What's more important to me? The +2/+2 upstairs, or the fact that I have a terrible turn coming up? I need to hit this Molten Encasement, so let's actually just fully respect here. And we'll Shelter upstairs because I guess 8 armor is something. Scary. Hey man, we got it. Don't click Echoes of the Past, because I need that bonus scaling. It's good enough. I actually think Corruptor was very necessary for my survival here. Pretty spicy. Soul-crushing guilt is good. The stealth is better. We'll just skip this. It's fine. Fatal melting? I am killing a lot of my own units here, and I do need units in order to make sure that spells make sure Seraph doesn't end my life. I'll take the fatal melting. It's also purple. It's fine. Upgraded soul cripple. Well, no. I don't want this. Restore 2 health to my pyre. Hold on to it, bud. That's actually the worst one, I think. Genuinely. Do I dupe here? And if so, what do I dupe? I have really no good targets. We go left, actually, right? It's actually tragic. I go hunt some magic shops to make things a little more playable. It's fine. I'm surprised we got through that so comfortably. That was actually really good. I do want to make Fatal Melting free. I think this is important. Remove consume? No. No, 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 no. Double stack. Alright, you got my attention. Not really. Make Fatal Melting free. And just cut cards, I think. Train Steward, get out of here. Every unit I remove is good. Speeds me up. Spell-wise, I'm looking real rough. We have 1, 2... Oh, terrible. 6, 8... 12. I need to draft like every single spell if I plan on using these in the, what is it, Diligent Combat. I'm dropping a dreg here. Not buying anything else here. We're moving on. Okay. I'll take the Mark of Invasion here. Crystal Cloak is fine as long as I can reap out my own guy. Let's load up top on purple. This is good. We play draft first. This is important. Clears the floor. Great news. We'll reap the tank here. The reason I want to do this is because that's a lot of harvest that I really want my guy to get. I will get Dreg's shot on middle, and I'm okay with that. So that I can reap the collector. I'll Fatal Melting upstairs. There's really no reason not to, right? They get the kill either way, and then we just armor up here, and it's okay. Fine. Okay. Okay, we get Molten Encasement drop. I'm a little concerned about this. If I put the Fracture on him... Suboptimal, really? If I'd been smarter, maybe I would have put him in the back and then reaped him. It's a tough call. What if instead I give him the Wicklash here? Doesn't really change terribly much. We might be able to get away with this. It's a tough combat to have to self-reap. I think we don't self-reap because it's bad to do it. But I give him the Wicklash. So burn out next floor, which is actually a much scarier floor, though. I don't want to give armor. We're already looking a little rough here, and I need to get these burns, right? Yeah. Shame. Ouch. Okay, not good. Bad, in fact. One might say. Ugh. This guy's slapping me for so much damage here. It's really rough. He's hitting me for 22. All right, man. I don't really think I have a choice. Ouch. I'm hopeful I don't pass away. Okay, we at least clear a floor. Good grief. Yikes. Now we have a good turn. We Wicklash in front. We reap a whole bunch. And we actually managed to clear a floor. Good grief. Yeesh. We're taking a lot of damage constantly. It's not good. I'll tell you that much. I at least get my Molten Encasement stealth. That's something. We reap to the best of our ability. It's fine. Alright, well... Not looking too great here. I actually think... Yeah, I did the math real quick. It's stronger if I spend all my echoes because of the 6 turns here. So just don't press anything. We're okay. Yeah, because she's going to like... She almost kills... Yeah, she kills him first. And then we get it through. I had to run the math in my head real fast. Yikes. Broken Memories is purple and good. I'll click it, sure. Resin removal. Although Devourer of Death might just be the trick here. Put that in a Molten Encasement. I have a sweeper anyway. Is it really that good? I don't think so. Let's take the resin removal here. It's stronger. I mean, Soul Cripple restores 5 health to the Pyre. Alright, fair enough. I need to go to this steel shop, and I hate that I have to go to this steel shop. Okay. I need the health. I need everything about this. course there's a large stone. I do think the burnout 1 is at least a life savings here. That's very critical. Endless. Second endless. It's so tragic. -2. Is there anything about that that I feel good with? I'm gonna let this soul cripple ride, I suppose. And we just sit on this? I could have taken that Devourer of Death. I probably should have considered it. I don't know. The good thing is I'm at least slaying every turn, which is good. I'll take it. I could... Man, I really should remove cards. We're going to drop both drafts here. This is a ton of money I'm spending. But I need my draw density to be better, and there's really no way around it. I think we beat Arcus off the back of the stealth plays, but it's tough, man. Alright, well... We're going to Bounding Echoes first. We then play on the floor. Sure. I'm going purple off floor, and then we take the Echoes of the Past upstairs in the incant. We'll get another incant, unfortunately, but that's okay. Man, I have to play Mr. Molten Encasement. I guess I could play it on a different floor or something, right? It's true. Sure, play some Shelter. It's good. We'll drop it. I don't want to take these curses. They're very bad. Alright, Molten Encasement drop. We reap on floor to make sure enemies are passing away. We do need to reap on floor, I'm pretty sure. It's important. Okay, we're really looking for anything that lets us get away with this. Excellent. The whole floor passes away. Amazing. We're just going to fracture the boss because I fear death. Although I do think armor is smart. Yeah, we're okay. I had to make sure the math worked out. Cool. Great. Every single slay on floor is good. Here's my Molten Encasement. Great work, go team. Excellent. I'm going to just hold on to Soul Cripple, and I don't really mind. I'm going to come off floor, Broken Memories, back the purple Shelter, and I'm just going to fracture the boss on floor. I don't care if Soul Cripple gets more expensive, because I'm using it to heal, so that's fine with me. Alright. Keep playing it. Play the cards. Do a good job. Incredible news. Alright. Shelter. Shelter the floor. I don't really care about the spell shield, but I will resin removal the floor for the bonus damage here. Fine. Top floor looks a little spicy here. By Echoes of the Past here. Do we cause problems for this? I want to do more damage. It does cost me 25 to the floor, so like I gain 11, but also the reap is less effective. I think we really need to just make sure we get these kills, right? I don't think we actually have a choice. This is too important to me. Yeah, I don't think we don't have that luxury. At least I think the stealth is in a pretty good state here, right? I don't need to reap on floor, I reap off floor now. Do as much damage to the boss as we can. Okay. We're kind of doing it, right? I don't want to take 10 damage. What are you doing? I don't want to take 10 damage. Kill that man. I also think the damage is probably wise. Oof. Well... let me tell you, it ain't pretty, but it wins. I do want Chief to die optimally, so let it sit. Yeah, we just let it chill. It's all good. Okay, well, we did enough damage. I hope I find Multi-Strike or something. Corruptor 2 will help at least, but dang. Accelerated Incubation? This is the desperation play. I play this just because it's a purple card that I get away with. I actually think it matters. Gosh, that's gross. Card draw at long last. Good. I hate having to hunt for this. I need to find better upgrades. This is a really rough run where multi-strike could make the big difference, so we'll look for it. As annoying as it is to do. Quick. It's not it. Alright, we didn't get it. I could keep hunting. Encased Ember is interesting. Golden Vault, maybe? Bog Slime is very strong, don't get me wrong. It's more purples on certain turns. But Golden Vault actually converts my Memorial Fund into maybe I don't pass away. Which, you know, pretty good. I actually think Encased Ember might be the most important part because I don't have card Ember managed right now. We're not going to enough magic shops. So I actually think Encased Ember is very important for this run. We'll grab it. Caverns says, build a card, okay. Rage, give me buff. No, Rage Ascend. That's bad. No, leave it be. Money, Rage Money. No, Rage Space. This is a terrible card. It's not purple. Go away. The Rage will burn away. It'll just waste. It's unfortunate. We go Corruptor 2 here. I need bigger numbers here. There's no way around it. No way around it. Alright, fair enough. Move on. I'm gonna hunt. I'm hunting, I think. I don't really need to remove unit, or cards rather, right? They just burn fast. So I think we go right. Don't take spikes. That's a great way to pass away here. I need this money so badly, but all it takes is one of these goons getting upgraded on a turn I'm not ready, and we pass away. I really want money. This first turn could be bad. Could be real bad. I think we have to skip. I hate it, but I think we do. This first turn could be death. It wasn't. You know, I don't know. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and then sometimes you have this happen and you just feel bad. But them's the breaks, I suppose. Ugh, lame. Alright, fair enough. I could have taken this floor too. Oh, that's so frustrating. At least I can get the Reap down and get this backline fella. That's something. Yeah, that's something. I have this Bounding Echoes for an important turn, which is probably now. Let's just be clear. That is almost certainly right this moment. Now, I could and should consider the Echoes of the Past. I almost feel like I don't have the luxury of it, though, right? I think I'm too slow in Echo generation to get away with this. This is the most important turn, so I do think this is our Bounding Echoes. Yeah, I think we have to send it, right? I don't think we get the luxury of... Yeah. Like, I'm going to play this Shelter, and we're just going to narrowly kill this backline guy. And that's going to have to be it. Soul Cripple, 5 health, thank you. You're doing your work. Molten Encasement drop. We burn a guy mid-floor. I just play Accelerated Incubation because what the heck else am I going to do? Everything else here is fine. Yeah, cool. Mid-floor, scary. I think we Reap the big man and do as much damage as we can here. True. Okay. Man, I can't believe I gave up Golden Vault. That's rough. Fortunately, I can play basically all of my cards every turn right now, which is good. You know what's better than 5 health? Killing this man. Thank you, Soul Cripple, for doing your job. Hey, fair enough. Fair enough. I do get the sick resin removal on this man's Rage, though, which is always nice. We let it ride. Unfortunately, I did not get the important card on the right turn, where I could have maybe benefited from it, but that's okay. Blast the boss, load him up. It's good. I need to do something about Soul Cripple, I think. I mean, we got it. Hey, fair enough. Damage, my guy. Damage is damage. Okay. It's not good, but it's something. Between the Reap and Corruptor, we at least cleared it. Return Soul is very good. I'm going to click that card. That's a card I want to have in my deck, yes. Second Resin Removal. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. Purple, it's good. We hunt because I need... I think this run is jank, but I think we can win in our current state if we absolutely have to. Going left, what do I dupe here, right? Density on Molten Encasement or something? I mean, my plan here is essentially just drag Self-Infuse if I can't, in order to get the temple up to the area I need to get to. So, it's not like there's a better play. I'm just gonna look, because I don't think there's anything really better for me to do. Alright, it's just Endless Quick all the way through. It's Monster Train, baby, what do you expect? Jackstrips is important, maybe. Gosh, we're in a real rough spot, aren't we? Plus 30, no vibe in here. A Purge is probably a great thing to put in my deck. What if I just Purge the Wicklash here? This is almost certainly my worst card. Fair enough. Yeah, alright. I have to engage the Pact in order to do Dreg inserted into Dreg here. It's awful, but it's fine. And then 115. Gosh, what a rough floor. Merchant of Steel, give me Echo Stone, I guess? Sure, why not? And here's a Heartstone. Sure, why not? I could buy a removal. Is that better than anything else I'm about to find? I don't know, there are definitely some relics that could pop off here. Yeah, like Decayed Decoy, I think, is one of those relics that can pop off here. That's pretty good. That'll help a bunch. Alright, I mean, I think we're okay. It's going to be really difficult on Diligent, because, obviously, but we chill and move. It's not a very good run. This is not a good run, is where we're at here. It's a good floor turn one, though. I think I want to do Chief first, because he's on floor. So we do Chief first, right? Yeah, then it's Bounding Echoes to get Reap down. Then it's Molten Encasement. The order does matter to me. Then I Shelter. I am going to Opportunity play this plus 30 Echoes of the Past here. It ruins a lot of things about this floor, but that's okay. Like, it's fine. I'm not mad about it, because I can charge this floor up pretty well here. Charging up middle. The curse is pretty good. 3x3. I mean, if I go 3 here, I don't want the curse, is the thing. Really don't want the curse? Sure. I think it's worth it to avoid the curse for the moment. Because, oh buddy, that's a rough turn, huh? Ooh, friends. Let's play that Soul Cripple out. Well, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Okay, 20 damage, and then I get a whole bunch of curses here. Terrible. We're gonna go Molten Encasement drop, which is big. I'm gonna burn the Accelerated Incubation here. We're just really going ham, I suppose. This is a very important turn for me. So let's return Soul back, Fracture, and send it. I don't have much in the way of cards remaining in this deck, sadly. We'll probably be okay. This is actually a really important turn for Harvests and Slays in general. I mean, I don't have Slays, but you know what I mean. Let's drag middle and then purge the Wicklash. Seems good to me. We're clearing top floor, which is great. We didn't get any heavies upgraded, so we just reap the boss, I think, and chill. Alright, fair enough. That's something. Go upstairs, you goon? No? Alright, fine. Let's Molten Encasement. We're going to Shelter first. Wise. I then wish to Resin Removal. It clears the floor. I'm going to just reap the boss because Diligent is frightening. We are clearing the floor, and my guy is getting stronger. Here is the turn. The terrible turn. Absolutely awful turn. But that's okay. You know why it's okay? Because I said so. I'm going to pull back the non-consume fracture, actually. I think that's pretty cool. I go self-mutilation, and then I resin removal here. We do clear the floor, and that is a lot of damage. Alright, fair enough. Every little bit matters, I suppose. Just so much trash in here. I return soul the resin removal, and then I fracture to prevent myself from taking damage. Okay. This is going to be a very terrifying Divinity fight, isn't it? Yeah, that's true. It's going to be a rough one. Yeah, it's going to be a rough one. Let's burn the Fatal Melting here, I think. Sure. I think we get away with this by Echoes of the Past here and then Fracture afterwards. Yeah, I do. That is pure damage gain, which is important. And this is a good turn, actually. We get out of this. Amazing. We get out of this and actually have a really good floor of it when you think about it. Once you kind of load this up, the numbers get big. So, that's pretty good. Well, heck. Okay, we got through Diligent. Do we beat Divinity off of this? The floors are wider, but how in the world am I beating a mini-boss? Ugh, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe they'll just give us the easy mini-bosses? Maybe if I go hard enough, this works out? I have honestly no idea what to say, right? What do you do here? That's a great question, my guy. It's fine. We're gonna just go absolutely ham, is the plan. True. Okay. Just go ham. I like it. 261 damage on turn 1. Could be worse. Absolutely could be worse. Play the Dreg because it kind of gets shot, and that's fine with me. I can drop the Shelter here as well. Sure. I have to kill the Dreg now, and that's fine. We need to be aggro, so Return Soul, pull back a resin removal, and do that off floor here, perhaps? The 432 floor, it's pretty decent, actually. How are you taking so much? Oh, I guess part of it is the reap, right? Sure. Fine, I may as well push the numbers, right? How do you live? Oh, I cleared the reap. I'm a dolt. Well, there goes my stealth that I'm going to draw next turn, huh? Well, I didn't actually draw it. Game is free. Play the Echoes of the Past first. I want to greed on this hard. Broken Memories back. The Bounding Echoes, maybe? No. I mean, you want to play something useful, huh? So, Shelter is fine. We then full reap this floor back up. It's good. Dreg gets shot on middle. This Fatal Melting is actually dead to the world. That's okay. Does add damage to the floor, though, which I think is important. Any turn I can do that, valuable. Molten Encasement is good. This mini-boss is the bar. Okay? This mini-boss is the bar. Alright, fracture him. That is the bar. Okay. We're not there yet. We are not doing enough damage right now. Not even close. I need to avoid passing away. Is very important. I need to actually clear this floor, though. This floor could also just end me. Actually. Return soul this back. Well, heck, we're clearing the floor, which is something. Inquisitor. Ugh. I don't think we get him. Has a lot of harvests, at least. This guy is a problem. It's a pretty decent turn, I'll admit. It is a decent turn. I'm not looking so hot here. Does he end my run? Pretty close to it, I think, right? He's 575 plus 106. Yikes. That's a big number. 575 plus 106. And I'm only doing, what, 433 to him? 248 divided by 40 is 7 hits. 7 hits times 15 is... I am alive with 5 hit points? You know what? I've seen worse. Okay? I've seen worse. We have 5 hit points. That's all we need. We got the worst absolute boss. What do you want from me, Mr. Monster Train? What do you want from me? Okay, well, heck. Play the shelter. Alright, we're going to play Fracture here. I need to kill Last Night of the Disciples. You know what we're going to do? We're going to drop Soul Cripple on his face. And then I'm going to come down here. We're going to return Soul back this Fracture. And I'm going to also drop that on his face. I think if we get past Last Night, we might pull this off in kind of a grotesque upset. I have to clear every single enemy here. 199 is not enough. Alright, we got it. Work on the man. Another 69 damage. I mean, maybe. Maybe? I don't know. Give me a good turn. It's not a good turn, but we'll play it out anyway. Hit him. Hit him and... Fatal Melting for an extra 24. Every bit matters. I can't believe we actually killed this goon. What do you mean? Do I win? Wait for it. And then I forget to play the Weight of Contrition and we lose. Okay, well, it gets better when you click the fractures. This is stupid. 5 hit points is all you need. By the way, did Soul Cripple save the run? The answer is yes. That's perhaps the most obnoxious thing that's happened in a while. We win, and I actually did it on time too. How many times do you see Divinity and go 100 damage taken? We're fine. What a terrible run. No multi-strike, but we pull it off by hard pivoting into Corruptor. Hey, that was great. You know what we did? I gotta give it up to Soul Cripple. Soul Cripple saves the day. It's not something I ever thought I'd hear. I was worried I might not cross 40k on this score because our score is so abysmal. That's maybe one of the lowest scoring runs I've seen in a long time. Let's go talk it through. I have a D&D session to get to, but heck, we made it. Look at this. What nonsense just happened? This Soul Cripple not only gave us health on multiple combats that was hyper-critical to our success. We needed every one of those 5 hit point totals in order to avoid passing away to that man. And then in the final moments, when the run was near defeated, he said, "Play me upon the mini-boss and I shall slay him." And he did. Look at that Soul Cripple. He did it. I never liked this card. This card is bad, but it was forced upon me and we made it work. So you know what? It could have been much worse. We'll take it. That is a run of Monster Train for sure. Now, in reality, would it have probably been better to take Golden Vault? Maybe, right? Think about the number of turns where that extra card or the extra cards I was getting from the Ember was critical. I didn't go to a single Steel Magic Shop. Now, in hindsight, okay, how could this have played out a little better? There were options, right? if I had given up on the multi-strike and said, hey, to heck with it, I could have taken Golden Vault and hard gone to the removal dupe on left there, and then what? What would that have been? Jeez, I don't even know what I would have done. It would have been some -1s. I have no good holdover targets here. Yeah, not really. I don't have great answers to a lot of things. I actually don't think the magic shops would have been that strong either. They would have made things cheaper. I think the only real change that it makes in the end of the run is what? I think it's just Golden Vault over Encased Ember, and I have maybe like some mounts of health left. Probably closer to like 30 or 40 health. It was tight. I mean, that's tough. That's one of the harder chief runs I've had in a while, but it's what happens when you get, diligent and then you're also decayer and you don't have much of a choice in how you approach this. I do think Shard Soul Carver was much stronger, but I think I needed the space for encasement. I don't really know what you do here otherwise. You might have been able to throw away Chief downstairs, but I don't think Glareminder ever gets it to the mini-boss without multi-strike. This is a really tough run, and I think we squeezed out perhaps one of the few ways of getting it. Maybe a few optimizations with hindsight, but really that's about it. So anyway, heck, we made it past it. Let's go there. So that brings us up to 217 wins on the series. It's one of the best runs I've ever played to one of the worst runs I've ever played. So here we go. Anyway, hey, thanks a lot for watching this and making it through to the end. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And heck, stay tuned for what's next, y'all. Take care.